Hi, my name is Matthew and I'm a member of the COVID-19 support team at Bradford Council. Thank you for accessing the latest instalment of our vlog series. We'll jump into it with the key messages of the week. The first key message is around excursions outside of the care setting. So we're getting a lot of questions about how you can support your residents with capacity and going out for a short visit to see their family, maybe go to the park, pick up a newspaper, things like that. IPC have given us a bit of info on this and whether they would need to isolate on return, which you can access on the bulletin this week. A bit of a snapshot on that is just that if they are going out for a quick visit to the park or to get a newspaper, they would need to, of course, wear PPE and adhere to social distancing, and when they get back they would not need to isolate. The exception to the rule is when they're going for a prolonged visit to go see the family. In these cases they are going to need to isolate when they return, and of course it still, goes without saying that they are going to need to keep the situation as controlled as possible with regards to COVID. The second key message of this week is about the booking portal. If you still need to book in for your first vaccine, you can access the NHS booking portal, which I'll put a link to in the description below. Now it's getting a lot of attention as places are limited, so if you would like to get booked on but you're struggling, you can contact the COVID-19 support team. Our details are below as always, and we'll make sure to get you sorted as you are still being, categorised as a priority. The duty question of this week has been around second vaccinations. So we've put a page together on the provider zone which contains all the contact details for the 3 hospital hubs. If you put in a situation where you reach 12 weeks and over and you haven't heard anything about your second appointment. We're expecting that PCNs or GPs are also going to be sending us their details. We're looking into this and we'll add them to the page as soon as we get them. But I would like to stress that you must be at 12 weeks or above before you contact those emails, numbers, whatever's on there. And then finally, I'd like to remind you, of course, to check out the bulletin, both the Tuesday and Thursday edition this week. And if I'd wanted to pull out one particular story, I would just like to emphasise the fact that we're doing a little work on capacity tracker, and we're asking that you fill out every question on there each time you do submit. It's just because we're looking into whether it causes any issues if the information you've submitted is the same from the previous week but it hasn't been input. So for example, let's say there's a question on there, your answer is no, and the next week it's still a no, but because that's not a change, you've just gone without answering it. It might flag on our system and we might end up calling you because it's saying that capacity tracker hasn't been updated fully. So yeah, what we're asking is just that you answer every question on there regardless of whether it's the same answer from a previous submission. But that's everything from me this week, so thank you ever so much for listening. I do appreciate your time. Have a wonderful week and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye.